Hello everyone, Martin Musiol here from Generative.net. I'm very much looking forward to present to you our first episode in this year, 2024, of our Generative AI short and sweet newsletter. What I'm going to do is basically skim over it in a very fast and easy digestible fashion. First of all, of course, we wish you a very fantastic new start or start in the new year. We have two updates. The first update is that you will see that we have a slightly different look and feel of the email. This is because we have migrated to Beehive, and we have doubled down on the newsletter. We will not only put information together and summarize it as 99% of all newsletters do, but we will put an extra effort on harmonizing all the findings. We have employed Himani as our full-time executive AI researcher, who is constantly scanning the internet, all the resources, the repos, etc., to really find the top news, and we together identify the top trends. And also, of course, we give you evidence-based predictions of where this technology might go. The second update is that to really underline this, I have quit my full-time job as the Generative AI lead for EMEA at Infosys, and I am now fully focusing on education and business building. So in this episode we will have first the top generative AI news. There are a lot of generative AI news, but we have put in the most urgent ones now here, and then there's more to come. So in case we miss something out, then first let us know, and second we will cover it in the upcoming episodes if it is relevant enough. Then we go over the top 5 tools that we think have shaped or jumped productivity mostly in 2023. And in 2020, then the third piece is that we want to do some predictions, some projections of 2024, where the technology might go, etc. So first of all, I would like to talk about the Midjourney version 6. This is really stunning what you can do with it. Maybe I just quickly show with it. So what is possible? So first of all, they have reimagined a bit the way to prompt, made it a bit easier, made it longer, etc. I encourage you to click on the link to get more information. Let me do it. So you can you can turn it on, but actually I didn't necessarily had to do it in order to use Midjourney version 6. Longer, more there is more improved coherence within it, etc. Feel free, you can zoom in. So there are a couple of more things to try out, but what I found very great is that you can, let me see, that you can prompt, this is my favorite feature, and say a car with the sign on the side that says, and now in these quotes, BMW, and then you have to give it the version 6. Okay, as this is working in the background, let's see what I was typing is Generative AI short and sweet. The name of the newsletter, and I said The Witcher, Henry Cavill, the actor, holding up the sign, and this looks very well, looks very good, I think. However, it's for some reason dropped the AI, so it is not perfect yet, but a big step forward. if we also have posted a comparison between the versions. You see, 1, version 2, version 3, version 4. Wait, what is this? So you see, it writes BMW on the side. Okay, 3 letters. Okay, had to stop that. Yeah, and so the version comparison, version 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.1, 5.2, and then version 6 of an old man. I think this looks very well. And then the CEO's perspective is quite interesting, because he has actually said during his office hours, he has said that they are working on the holodeck by 2024, which is which stands for real-time open worlds. Yeah, real-time open worlds. So basically, with some querying, you say, okay, a mystic world similar to Switzerland, and then it creates. There is an engine in the background, or Midjourney is basically the engine that generates the real-time world as you walk through it, or so forth. So this is really great thing. He elaborated further. Midjourney isn't a fast artist; it's more like a slow game engine. The future isn't on image in a minute, but 60 frames per second in full volumetric 3D. Extremely interesting where he's coming from when we are looking at the past velocity of AI development. There is no reason to think it will slow down. Let's go to the next topic. So I want to take a look at what has been, or actually we did it already. We looked at the BMW being generated. Now let's see the next news is Google's VideoPoet, which is a large language model with zero-shot video generation that is really well, and it's a further iteration of the Fenaki, one of the early video generation models, and maybe not directly an evolution of this. However, within the video generation at Google, yeah, a new model that can do it. I posted here also a tweet, or I took a tweet that shows the video that they have generated. This is with sound, yeah.
Collect acorns from the trees, swim in the river, and catch fish. But what he loves most is exploring new places and sniffing new smells. Except he's never made it out of the vast forest. Every night he dreams of seeing exotic places like Times Square.
Okay, you can take a look at it as well. It's also on the Google main, on the landing page of VideoPoet. However, it is okay, I think, from the quality, but companies like Runway might even do it better. There is a bigger system also. It's not just this one model or like a few synthesized models together. Yeah. Okay. One thing that really struck me on Twitter was a video generated by HeyGen, which basically produces indistinguishable videos. They manipulate existing videos, and to make it short, I would like to show you this tweet. There was actually also another tweet that I wanted to post, but it got taken down for some reason. So
407 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty, and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation, or any nation so conceived and so dedicated, can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives.
So this man has never spoken these words, and if you don't know it's AI manipulated, you don't even recognize, I think. When you look closely, you see the mouse moves a little bit off. However, this can HeyGen also takes it further, easy, yeah, into different languages.
Sait porter l'épée, il sait porter la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits, et ta valeur, 2 fois trempée, protégera nos foyers et nos droits, protégera nos foyers et nos droits.
So you see also the forehead is moving accordingly. All the muscles that you would expect of a face moving are actually in the right direction. I think this is extremely convincing. And if you take this, or it has to be, HeyGen has to be fed with a 30-second video of yourself. And if you take it and translate in all kinds of languages, then it helps even further to spread information, your words, etc. Very, very interesting topic. Then a little announcement I would like to make is that I have written a book with Wiley. In the last year, I have put in thousands of hours. It was intensive work. It was really intensive work. I'm putting in my real-world experiences from all my consulting. Of course, I have left out confidential information, but it's not about the confidential information, it's about the findings. I'm talking about first where generative AI is coming from, and what the current landscape is, not only language models, but also image generation, video generation, 3D object generation, all kinds of generation, sound generation, music generation, and then how these technologies are converging towards each other. I'm even then going a step further, looking at AI agents, autonomous AI agents performing tasks for you, being your assistant, and the path towards artificial general intelligence, as the title says, navigating the course to the artificial general intelligence future, AGI, where we see also further convergences with robotics. Especially in this year, we will see robotics very, very strong, leaping forward. However, it will continue and merge with AGI, I'm very much sure. To top it off, I'm also talking at the very end to really give it this, like even in my book, the technology is already an exponential technology, of course. And it's not, we cannot only talk about one technology, it's technologies that merge together. I've put the big picture perspective in, but I also wanted to give it like an exponential feel in the book. So I'm then talking about ASI, artificial super intelligence. This is all the intelligence that talks about, that solves cancer, climate change, all kinds of diseases, aging, mathematical millennial problems. So all like tough, really tough problems. And of course further excels civilization, and then going even into the singularity, and ultimately I'm talking about the Kardashev scales, which indicates how much energy we are as a civilization consuming and harvesting. First, type 1 is like harvesting the whole sun's energies. Type 2 is then the whole soul, the whole universe, and it continues like this. Yeah, it's super interesting. However, I'm not putting too much emphasis on this. The emphasis, the hard work, the groundwork, presenting you all the information is in the first 95% of the book. The last 5% are about ASI and singularity. However, I encourage you to buy it, please. Or if you have questions about it, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to talk to you about it. Then what we have done, and I'm very I have a very strong opinion about it. We have put together our top 5 AI tools of 2023 for productivity. Yeah, of course you can give it different spins, and then the top 5 tools list changes. But what I have seen in the real world and in my own office is that these 5 tools are having a strong impact on productivity. Number 1 for me, for us, when it comes to research, is Perplexity AI. Yeah, you can basically go on Perplexity AI. You can ask it anything. What is paracetamol? Yeah, paracetamol, and can I take it 20 times a day? Yeah, and it will significantly scan the internet, all of the sources it has, it harmonizes it, and then answers you with the knowledge found in the internet. Sounds like nothing groundbreaking. However, it is, when I compare the quality of all other tools out there, Perplexity is better. It's better than BART. It's better than ChatGPT Plus when it comes to this functionality specific. It is. They recently got also a Series B funding with, I think, 50 or 70 million or something. And if I would have the money, I would also invest significantly, strongly. Jeff Bezos even invested. Yeah, quite interesting. Then we have ChatGPT Plus, of course, the all-rounder. You can combine, like, I'm always using it because for writing, but also for video generation and image generation and image understanding. So here, let me zoom in a little bit. What I did, I'm right now a little bit in a post-COVID situation. That's why you also have seen some delays in emails and so forth, in case you were in contact with me. I have taken this picture, and I'm in a post-COVID situation, and I'm right now in Tessin, the southern canton of Switzerland, Ticino, where people speak Italian. And I went to a doctor that gave me a medication that I have to inhale, but I wasn't fully sure, like, okay, like I feel like it does good to me. Can I take it multiple times? But I think he told me once per day. So what I'm asked was, explain to me what this medication does. And if I inhale it multiple times a day, is that bad? And then it, first of all, it understands from that really like image. There's a sticker on top of it, but it understands quite well what medication it is. And by the way, like post-COVID is also it forms now like some synergies with bacteria and starts. It even gave me symptoms of asthma, so that's why I got this medication. And it says like don't do it, yeah, which already the doctor told me. And they also reasoned why, yeah, because I say also explain to me. Perfect. Then the third tool, and this is also generative AI, to a degree. It's not always 100% generative AI, but the world is merging. Loom. So what we are using at Loom, especially at Generative.AI.net a lot, I'm using it right now here presenting this, is a screen recording and face recording with Loom that once you have the pro version, it cuts out all the ums. Probably it cuts out that as well now, but it cuts out all the unnecessary sounds and extracts the tasks that need to be done. So if I would now present something to Himani, then and I'm saying in the beginning of the video, like, yeah, could you please do this or follow up on this and this and this, and I'm gonna do this. Then the AI extracted information and puts it in bullet points list. Extremely powerful, and it cuts down the videos also significantly and reduces the size. Third, durable website. You give one prompt and it generates a functional SEO optimized web page, landing page. They even state that they want to go even to building small products automatically from prompts. Extremely powerful, I think. And I tried it out already. It's great, and I've seen it in action. Yeah, you have an idea, type it down, and you have a landing page. Then chatbot kit. I think very, very good if you want to, if you are an e-commerce company and you want to have a language model that answers in your language, basically you want to connect all your documents to it and it performs a semantic search, and then answers with a language model to it. This is also called as RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation. And with Chatbot Kit, you can implement it in very fast, yeah. And I've written here, I've observed that this is 95% of all companies prioritize this internally. That's why I put it on the top 5 list. Much underrated if you don't know it and you don't have the budget maybe to get it implemented by a consultancy. Lastly, I would like to discuss what we see in 2024 will take off or will come. There are many things, of course, and this is just the tip of the iceberg, and there is a lot under the waterline. However, especially what we are seeing, and I'm putting, it is not originally generative AI, but it has more and more language models included, visual language models, visual generative models, and this is robotics that will take off. Yeah. Jim Fan, actually the senior researcher at NVIDIA, said that we're approximately 3 years away from ChatGPT, from the ChatGPT-like moment in physical AI agents. And we can see this in many different tasks that have been achieved, yeah. So multimodal large language models with robot arms and physical input and output devices. By the way, there is also OpenAI that has that is basically a generative AI language model at its core and has enhanced. This has this dactyl robot. If you don't know it, I'll just ask. Now, just Google till OpenAI image. And yeah, this is the image from OpenAI, yeah, that can solve a Rubik's cube. Yeah, and I encourage you to read through this. So there are at the end that most people are not even aware of, that have happened in the background. We see also that simulation through generative AI and synthetic data is now increased in its quality and in its also in its ability to generate it much more. So there's a huge jump in generative AI, of course. And NVIDIA ISAC can simulate reality 1,000 times faster than real time with scalable data streams. Hardware accelerated ray tracing enables photorealism accompanied by free ground truth annotations like segmentations, depth, and 3D pose, using simulators to augment real-world data, thus creating larger data sets and reducing the need for costly human demonstrations, and exemplified by NVIDIA's mimic generation. Yeah? And Jim Fan also said that it is that we are hindered by the Moravec's paradox, which is the counterintuitive phenomenon where tasks that are simple for humans are very challenging for AI, and vice versa in robotics. Yeah, and this year I'm convinced this year we will break free from this, and there are many advancements in this field. I would also like to give you some starters in case you are new to this field. The robotics that we should watch out for. So of course Boston Dynamics, they have this Atlas, a very agile robot that can perform the parkour and is very skilled. Hanson Robotics is the Sophia. UBTech has Walker X. Engineer Arts, that's basically this robot Ameka. Perhaps you've seen it. So it really gets quite realistic. However, if you have heard about the uncanny valley, if it's too close to reality, we are disgusted by it. We don't want to. We are repelling this. Yeah. Then of course Agility Robotics with a Digit. It is they have the the goal of having for a lower cost robot that is helping pretty much everywhere. Optimus by Tesla. I encourage you to take a look at the video, what they are doing. They are a bit behind yet, or maybe not so far, but one thing that they really have, and that's why I actually see them long term on top, is Elon Musk and the product velocity that Elon Musk's companies just basically show, revolutionizing all kinds of industries. Shadow Robot company has quite interesting macro robotics, and also Xiaomi has started its endeavor in it. Then what I would like to put quick attention to is that OpenAI have announced the GPT store, and that is launching next week. Probably it launches first in the US and then in Europe. And this matters because this move basically democratizes AI by enabling anyone to create, share, and monetize custom AI agents without coding skills. However, it could also be that it is a bit overrated. This will show. However, I would like to ask you, in case you're interested in a GPT builder, because I have already built a GPT for helping me to understand if I have what book I want to read from Haruki Murakami. In case you're interested, just click yes, and then I might do a quick training on this. Lastly, last information, last news, last trend that we see in 2024 is AI influencers and AI generated news and content. This is already a huge thing actually at the end of 2023. People that don't want to talk in front of a camera or just want to be very scalable, they take a certain topic, they let ChatGPT write a nice script, and then they take it to some avatar platforms. We've seen HeyGen if you want to replicate yourself, but there's also 11 labs and a couple of others. Let me see, there is also HeyGen, 11 labs in Canva that you can use, and then basically generate a script and a video. And this even goes further to AI influencers, where we see these perfect human symmetrical people that are very attractive, evolutionary wise, very attractive to us, and we want to there's like this this inclination to look at this content already, and then providing all kinds of content, or being basically an influencer, product placement, and this is even a way to generate money. And there are even AI agents already that generate quite some revenue. Let's take a look if we see one. So Kira, India's pioneering virtual influencer. Kira, let me see. Kira how does she look like? Okay, wow, okay, this is AI generated. Looks very good. Internet is a bit slow, or actually it's my laptop. Yeah, you can see it's AI generated. Here is missing a little bit of texture. Most people, I think the majority of people, wouldn't necessarily recognize it. So if that person now first did pictures and later also light videos, or really moving and talking, this can really be big. And I'm seeing this a lot on X, that this is a huge trend building up. yeah, you can also use, of course, Jasper, Copy.ai, Canva, InVideo, Synthesia, etc. Yeah, lastly, we are very happy to receive your rating of the newsletter, and feel free to visit our newsletter, take our online course, send us an email. We have a marketing online course that is really a bestseller, and we have received lots of positive feedback for it. And you mostly help if you give us feedback also about the book. Thank you so much. I'm very happy that you made it up until here, and I wish you a very great 2024. Bye bye.